Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scorpion, and we're on Destiny 2 today. I decided that I was going to start my Warlock playthrough. I've already played through on my Titan and my Hunter, so I just decided, why not? I'm going to start the rest of my characters, because Destiny 1, I had one of each. They all carried over, and I might as well just keep going. I will admit, I'm not that great with sidearms, so...
The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets. Whatever they want, it must be
Poor Red Jack.
in the last city.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
I never actually looked down here. What is there? Huh. Everyone knows this part. I'm not gonna... Yep. Hi, Cade.
You two, give me a sec. Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
I really wish they brought back the gunsmith weapons because I want my ace of spades back. Oh, Shax's stuff. Ball shields. These are captain skulls. Slug rifles. Be a lot more. Fun if we could steal from all of Shax's old stashes. There's Eris's old place. He was gone apparently when this attack took place.
My armory is open to you. Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want war, give them war.
I gotta admit, I didn't like Shax in general just because, you know, I didn't go Crucible enough to know Shax, but I gotta admit, that little scene right there made me like his character a lot more. I think in terms of this video, oh, okay, I was up there, now I'm down here. In terms of this video, I think I'm just going to play until I unlock the new subclass, the Dawnbreaker, I think it is. Dawnbreaker and one more.
Evacuation order 77 is in effect. This is not a drill. All civilians report to designated evacuation.
And I know Crimson Days are going on right now. It's probably a waste of time to play on this character, but I might as well just start it.
Look at the size of that thing. It must be their command ship.
Gotta admit, every time I do these missions, it never hurts any less. Like in the beta, it didn't hurt that much because we did this mission. We watched our Guardian fall from Gaul's ship. And then that was it, and we just do the inverted Spire Strike. But on this, it's so much worse because it shows the aftermath that we gotta deal with. I have Nova Bomb right. Oh, great. That was a mistake. Just the way the music goes with the, what's it called? The music and combined with the pressed Nolan bot.
I don't want to be around when Amanda sees what happened to her tools.
It's not that these little audio cues. Like you could just walk around and hear the responses. Wait a second. Okay, what the hell? I just noticed that there's that music going on near here. That's creepy as hell. Yeah, I might as well do this chance to explore because unless I do the dumb decision of deleting a character again and rerunning. Oh shit. Okay, no, I'm not stuck. Come on. Okay, how come I was able to jump the first time? Oh, I don't think I ever touched the ground. Well, shit. This is a problem. Decided to do some exploring, and I got stuck in the one place I think that I could. Can I kill myself? No, I can't. Oh, wait. Maybe I could. Let's prefer scatter grenades. There we go. Okay, unstuck. I was somewhere in there.
They're not just a tower. Look at the Traveler.
This is where Amanda used to be. The little Vanguard Quartermaster used to be there. I guess that used to be the way down to the little nightclub. But seriously, the way that music sounds is creepy.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Akora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
Huh. There's actually still people here. 40 plated bowl. Wait, where? Did Zavala just died? I didn't notice that. I could respawn him.
These Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
So wait, can I change anything in my weapons? I never checked this because I just imagine starting weapons can't change shit.
Incoming! Fall back to my shield!
Yep. Oh.
Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shuttles are back there.
Actually gonna start using Blink. Never thought it was that useful, but maybe it could be. It's honestly stupid though the way Bungie did the only mission in all of Destiny where you fight with AI guardians that aren't like people that guardians that aren't controlled by people is the starting mission.
We hold here. That command ship, it's next on the list.
Gotta admit, it is kind of goofy when you just see the start to finish the Cabal drop pods. You see them flying through the air.
Stay inside my shield! More Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
It is a little bit sad that the tree burns. Would have been a cool little thing if you could walk over to Banshee's workbench and just grab a gun. Gotta get used to the drop on that. I did run the split triple Nova bomb on Destiny 1, so I'd always have to arc that shit up, but I really gotta arc these. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora.
Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
I'll take care of these.
The speaker. We can't lose him.
Sorry to say a little late, but you kind of do. That is honestly one of the things I am most curious about. How did the Cabal get to the speaker? Like, how do they grab him and run? Cute little whistling Broombot.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me. Zavala.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship.
Get fucked,
Now head to
Thresher.
the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
To be honest, though, I really wish they give us a little mini-series or something where it shows everyone after the tower, like where everyone went. 'Cause obviously, Zavala, he went straight to Titan. Cade went to Nessus, and Ikora went to Io. I'm curious what happened between the time. If we find Cade trapped in the Vex time loop, we find Ikora just kind of talking to
Holiday's
herself.
inbound. We need that ship off the field.
Also interested if anything happened in between. Might as well. Every time I always get heavy ammo off that guy. I don't have a heavy to use.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship now.
Hold on back there!
It's just the grenade and how it look compared to.
Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Plus, I think it would have been better on Bungie if they made it so that all of our Guardians, like, they obviously kept the visuals from our Guardians, but I really wish they made it so that it took everything. Because all of my Guardians wore Siva gear, except for my Warlock. I think he had, like, the Dying Star gear. I just wish visuals would have looked like our old characters.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
Another thing I'm kind of interested in is, like, Cabal's, or not Cabal's, Gaul's, like, how did he actually get support to attack this Traveler, or attack our Traveler?
Okay, the shield generator at the bottom of the ship.
I'm honestly curious why they made it so that Incinerator Ultras get Void Shields, Legionary Ultras get Arc, and then the Captains all get Solar.
King, what's your status?
A little low on ammo. Old flaming fist kept burning out. Anyone heard from Akora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Form up! For me!
Well, as we saw in that last detail, if you kill Incinerators but don't blow up their packs, I think you can, what's it called? You can just shoot them afterwards. Damn it. I got too used to playing Hunter, which I do the dodge to get the melee with the extended reach, punch, get the dodge back, dodge, rinse and repeat, basically. Good method if you want to do melee only anything. Except maybe Crucible. Oops. Yeah, I forget, I always have to be moving to use Blink efficiently. Otherwise you're just teleporting yourself up. Okay, what just happened?
Straight ahead.
Yep, that just happened. And that is the reason why I hate every single knockback attack from enemies. Like, I was running strikes on my Hunter the other day, or not the other day, yesterday. And every time I did the Garden World Root Mine strike, those damn Minotaurs, every time I went to deal with them, I always got knocked off in the melee because some idiot decided to charge at them. But the only reason I got close is because I was using Arc and I could consistently get myself right next to him. Guess I can consider this the campaign walkthrough. You know what?
All right, destroy the turbines. The shields should fizzle. Yes, just like that.
I mean, it's actually kind of hard to look at these turbines for long. At least these ones underneath.
Heat levels rising. It's working.
Like, I get they included those so we could shut off the shield, but seriously, this was the end of the mission.
Zavala?
Yep. God damn it. Yep. I know it looks stupid. I gotta get used to Blink again. I used it for a while on D1, but that was back in year 2, I think.
Headed topside.
You know what? It's nice today. You're gonna hear a window open up in just a moment. There we go.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world.
It does honestly make me laugh every time I see Gaul next to another Cabal of any sort and how much taller he is. Even the big Cabal, like those Ultra Legionaries right there, those are big compared to normal ones.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you.
Like seriously, how can you go like, do not look at me, creature, and then just completely stares into our face?
Deserve the power you were given. I am Gaul, and your light is mine.
You don't see it, but every time I see Gaul, I always flip him off. Weather in Maryland is weird. Today feels almost like a spring afternoon. In a few days it'll be a snowstorm. Really snow. I honestly didn't understand until the second playthrough was showing. There's the Traveler on Io. The Falcon is Lewis, I guess. Ocean's on Titan. Actually, that might not have been, but that is definitely Ocean's on Titan. There is the World Eater. Right, those are all the new subclasses. That was the Sentinel Shield, the Dawnbreaker Sword, and the Arc Staff. Then there's the Corrupted Shard of the Traveler and the European Dead Zone. I honestly wish they do make a major named character like... Oh god, this part. So gut-wrenching every time. I hope they make a series about what happened to every character, like Tyra Carm shows up at the farm, Shax and his quartermaster robot show up at the farm. Once the tower comes back up, all Executive Hideo or Lakshmi 4, I think, they all show up. Banshee shows up. Tess just shows up. The only explanations of who actually comes back is... like, the only backstory we get is... not Zavala. Cade and Ikora. And I gotta admit, this is not the introduction I wanted to have, and this is not the first trip I wanted to take into the last city. What's I think? Oh, right. In terms of the gear that every class gets for this mission, like every class gets the same sort of gear. I think the Warlock might look the best. Like, In reverse order I played, Warlock looks best, then Hunter, then Titan. Like in terms of what they used to be. Like in terms of new age Guardian armor. Oh, the noodle shop. It was honestly weird though. From the Cade video, like the reveal trailer, words, the reveal trailer that showed Cade talking at a bar. Okay. Oh god, the feels are about to show. But the trailer, it showed that the fight for the city at the start lasted for a few days.
I can heal you, but I can't resurrect you. Not since.
Oh god. Started.
The light is gone. They've taken the city, the Traveler, everything. The Red Legion is killing powerless Guardians. We have to get out of here. I'm picking up an emergency broadcast. Rendezvous coordinates. They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
Kind of wish they also make a series about our escape from the city, because it goes from 2 days later to like 4 days later, doesn't it? Yeah, what happened between that time? It's like I love exploring the wilds of Destiny, but this is still too much. Hey, Lewis. God, every time the music it gets the feels.
These Guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
Like, according to the storyline, if you die, you won't be able to resurrect, but because this is obviously the starting mission, and people who are just starting this for the first time don't have that great of experience and probably could die, there's still checkpoints. I love the way we still punch. You know, I know it would probably take forever, but I would honestly love to travel the same path. Like, travel a full path. In terms of the soundtrack, this is probably going to be the only song I don't keep. I mean, I love the song, it's just...
It's that Falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
And then there's this part. We get a shot at the burning city. Hi, Lewis. No.
Oh, look. Somebody left a perfectly good Guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait, where are you?
As far away from here as possible. The name's Hawthorne, and this is Lewis. Best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
It's like The Walking Dead now. We're just a traveling group. Nomads. Oh, God. Every time.
Do you see, traveler, all that I have done? Grace me with your light. Take your place at the center of my empire.
I just love every time I watch this. I've killed innocent people, and I've killed people who cannot fight back. Give me the light.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim. This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend. All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use. They call it the Traveler. I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven. Yet they believe it to be a god. Dominus. Gaul. We have spent our lives, you and I, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have? I would have words with my guest.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
Gotta admit, the transitions have not been the greatest when it comes to Destiny 2. Like between cutscene and location and all that. Oh, Crimson Day's here too. Shrek's here yet? Nope.
Yes. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Carm. I'm sorry. Have we met before?
Yep.
We all want the same things. Frame, fur. This is... Ooh. Lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So... Anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted-up hunk of Traveler. You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. So I'm not about to stop you. I got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least it'll get you back faster. See all the... Take care of yourself, okay?
Onward. Being as though I would much rather prefer a farm that doesn't have other people. Very peaceful area. You just notice that all the damaged gear has really depressing stuff on it. This one targets nothing but loss, or you have never felt so far from the stars.
You sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
Forward.
You know, I've been all over the... Charming enough. I mean, nothing said is it, like a forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
Spooky forest. Not in Borderlands.
Let me know when you reach the...
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead. Did you hear something?
Fears. They're all immune.
The fallen. Those fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before.
No house color you've seen before, because us now. At least fallen on Earth. Really sad every time I bring up nav mode and you just see the damaged ghost. God, it always pulls at the heartstrings.
The shard of the traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
And I mean, I really hope we can go poking around in there. It looks very crazy. Very, very crazy. Like the way the Plague Lands extended the Cosmodrome. I kind of hope that can be an extension of the EDZ. It's honestly funny the way the entire game, a lot of the weapons from the EDZ are all, like the Skadelock and the Vareta, they're all basically Destiny versions of the AK-47. And then across the time, a lot of EDZ weapons are all variations of the Skadelock. Like you have the sniper variant, you have the scale rifle variant, you don't have the SMG variant. I don't know why, but these guys are just plain annoying. They're like tougher, slower, and they're somehow lagging when I'm alone and I don't need a connection. You know what I mean? This looks just like the freaking Skadelock. It looks like it's modded to be a DMR. Scout, or stock, scope. Suppressor. Well, it sounds like a suppressor, but it isn't actually a suppressor, unfortunately. I think, is this aggressive frame? I think it is. That's extra precision. This is it. Say goodbye to self-resing. Hang on, let me swap these out. Better. Ooh, you're tough. I actually almost died with that. I think that was just because I was distracted.
I think we scared them away. Take me to the shard.
Here we go, boys. No more sad Nolan bot.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet.
Yay. We are back.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian.
Badassitude incoming.
Hold on to your helmet.
Now forgive me for looking like a noob using this, because I'm not entirely sure how this works. I didn't use character much in the beta, so I don't have a gist of how this works. Guess I'll use this as my practice run. Hang on. Ooh, no. I would call that a clutch, but there's no really way to clutch a tutorial mission. Oh, whoops. And I believe we don't have a choice of where we're going this time, because we're going straight to the farm. And once we speak to Hawthorne, we'll wrap it up after this. Now, I will admit, I thought about doing this recorded playthrough on my Titan, but I was just so excited to play this finally after playing so long of Destiny 1 and not being able to get Destiny 2 that I just played it for myself. Down to the farm would go. Music here is just so peaceful.
The Red Legion is escalating the war.
Here's Shax.
It's you.
Yep.
You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of you. Battles only you can win. The I value your opinions, Warlock. Let's talk again. I've seen the Vanguard.
Value your opinions, Warlock.
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devram K. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor.
Yep. Okay, and that is where I shall leave it off for now. Next time you see a video come up, I'll be back on my Warlock. It may be my other characters just being bored out of my mind doing random stuff, but you'll only see me on my Warlock for the next playthrough.